Big up everyone, welcome back to FC. Hopefully you all are well and good because I'm deflated and broken with what's really going on in once mighty Chelsea Football Club that's now become the laughing stock of all around the world. We are just an absolute joke that is being managed by clowns. We are an absolute joke. So before I come to the news I have to discuss, it's on the backdrop of a 2-4 defeat at home at Stamford Bridge against Wolves, and now we're 11th in the league. Absolutely awful. The manager brings on two defenders when we are 4-1 down. An absolute embarrassment. The manager says we lost the game because we conceded a goal, and the mentality went, are you kidding me? We went 1-0 up in the game. An absolute embarrassment, a sackable offense. But again, as I said in my previous video in a rant, I said the real problem is not just the manager, is the two clown sporting directors and the ownership. Do go and watch that video. I don't really want to go on another rant. So in this video, I'll discuss the news that's coming on Chelsea, and it's not any good. It's only going to get worse and worse and worse. So do like, subscribe, and comment your opinion, people, because it really means a lot. Coming to the first news is that Poch is not getting sacked anytime soon. The reports are coming out that Chelsea still, like, they don't want to sack him and want to give him time, but they are very fearful of the result. There's another news that is coming out that Chelsea don't want to sack him because that could breach the spending rules, and everyone knows that Chelsea right now are in FFP trouble, so it's not really going good. And some reports are also coming out that Chelsea want to give him time till the cup final, and that's the way it's really going to go, and then they'll see. So again, I think they're doing the inevitable. I think again with this ownership, I just don't see any transparency. Either you come out, you give a vote of confidence and you back your guy and say we are going to back until the end of the season and then we'll see what happens, or you just go there and sack him. Last year, you kept on dragging with Potter. He lost to Southampton 1-0. We all knew he should have been sacked by then. You didn't sack him. And when we had Real Madrid looming, you sacked him. Absolute clowns. Just be clear and transparent. You keep on saying you're going to win things with Chelsea, and then you go on this youth project right now, which is not going to work at the top level. I just don't understand this ownership. Be transparent, be clear, because it's becoming a joke. So some reports are coming out breaching spending rules, which could also be a reality. Some are saying they are themselves confused. What's really going on? It's an absolute embarrassment. And now another news that's coming regarding Chelsea is Pochettino wants to go back now to play a back three to save his job and save Chelsea season, and that only shows what an idiot he has been. And everybody on this channel knows that I back Pochettino and I will remain with it, because I've always believed the real problem is the ownership and the two sporting directors. And I've always said that I don't want to see again and again change. But right now, he has to be sacked with the way he has managed his squad, playing Levy Colville and left back with Ian Maatsen. Ian Maatsen might not be good aerially, but you could have played back three earlier. You could have used his attacking quality, playing Enzo Fernandez higher up the pitch when he can't play there, playing Caicedo as a lone DM. That's a sackable offense in itself. And along with that, with Pochettino, why you have waited for your job to be on the line to play a back three when everybody has been seeing that Chelsea cannot play this high line, a back four formation with Thiago Silva, who is sadly, I love him, but is not good enough right now at the top level, is not pacey, and Excel Disasi on the other hand, who should be on the reserves and is not starting quality and is not very pacey either. You need to play a back three or it's not going to work. Enzo Caicedo will work better in the pivot and they will work better with extra protection. Thiago Silva plays better in a back three. Chilwell is defensively horrific but attackingly much better, and Gusto Chilwell will do better when they have less defensive responsibility to worry about, and he is shifting to this formation now. Absolutely awful, something he should have done a long time ago, and now he's doing it when we have to play Palace away, when we need to be more attacking, and then we play Manchester City at away, which is going to be absolutely nightmare. Then we play Liverpool in the final, and now you want to play a back three, and I don't even trust him to play the right lineup. He will somehow put Conor Gallagher in the lineup when he should not be in this formation, and that's been the problem with Mauricio Pochettino. And again, he will play Raheem Sterling when this guy doesn't deserve to play on merit. For me, I put my lineup in a back three. We can play with Levy Colville at left centre back, Disasi at right centre back, Thiago Silva in the centre, Petrovic the goalkeeper, Gusto Chilwell providing the width and being attacking full backs and attacking wing backs, you can say, and the midfield pivot of Enzo and Caicedo, where they don't have to worry about Thiago Silva and they can play with much more freedom and much more better build up in this formation. And then Palmer and Cuckoo being the two attacking midfielders, Palmer from the right and Cuckoo from the left, and Jackson pressing forward. This is the best lineup we can play, but I trust Pochettino to somehow absolutely destroy this lineup and play Conor Gallagher instead of Nkunku, or instead of Palmer, or instead of Jackson. And again, I just have no words right now. But he has to get it right. We have to travel away at Villa Park, and if we can somehow get a clean sheet, there's something positive to build on, because he's not getting sacked now, and hopefully the results improve. Now coming on to Hansi Flick news, I put the news here, bigger to Felix Johnson, and that is that Hansi Flick is a favorite the Chelsea board will like to appoint if they sack Mauricio Pochettino. And when I heard this news, I laughed very hard. How do they think they can even convince Hansi Flick when Nagelsmann and Enrique rejected them? And with the mess they have got, I will even question a Hansi Flick if he's ready to give an interview. If Hansi Flick is really an elite manager, he is really a top manager, he will say to Todd Bowley, Iqbali and your two sporting directors, give me your time and give me your interview, because I will take your interview before you can take mine, because the mess you have created. You've already sacked 4 to 5 managers. You keep on working on your own way, never listening to the manager, bringing players 20-year-old, 19-year-olds. So if Hansi Flick is really elite manager, he will interview these people rather than allowing them to interview him if he's really elite manager. Now, is he the right manager for Chelsea? For me, I overall just don't think he's the right person overall, because of the squad we have got. We have got such a mid-table squad, which is most probably a top 7, top 8 squad in the Premier League. And we have got a squad which is so young that I haven't got enough evidence of how Hansi Flick can work with the youngsters. For me, if Chelsea really want to get a manager that can push us from 7th to 3rd, 7th to 4th in the future, we have to either go for Ruben Almiron, who is a sporting, who knows how to work with a youngster, or even a Eddie Howe, who if he could be sacked by Newcastle because he can do really well in this particular position, or a higher manager, Roberto De Zerbi, who has worked with younger players much better in terms of Hansi Flick in past. And I think he can do a really good job, but really acceptance is the question. And another thing I'm going to say about Hansi Flick is that Barcelona after Hansi Flick, and if Barcelona after you, why will you accept Chelsea? And the last news I want to discuss is regarding the FFP and the news that is coming out that Chelsea could be in trouble. Now, for me, I think we could overall comply with these years FFP, because we are going to sell Conor Gallagher in the summer, we'll sell Armando Broja, we'll sell Trevor Chalobah, we'll sell Ian Maxine. But again, all the clubs around Europe could play tricks with us. Everybody knows we are desperate. The Armando Broja we were trying to sell for 50 million could now even only go for 15 to 20 million, depending on how he does at Fulham. Conor Gallagher will not fetch us more than 30-35 with the way he's playing right now. He cannot even score from 5 yards, and I love Conor, but he's not a very good person in the final box. Trevor Chalobah, because he hasn't played football this year, could fetch us 15 to 20 at max. Martin is the only one killing it, and he can fetch us 25. But then what happens in the future? Once this pure profit academy players are gone, what happens next year when all the players we have got are on 8, 9 year contracts, cannot be sold, are not playing well? People, before I end the video, I'll only say we are in a much bigger mess than we are even thinking we are in. We are a shambles. The way this ownership is being run is shambles. Sporting director are shambles, and at times they only got to get worse. The only way we can somehow get better is if we can get a manager who can get us a top 7, top 8 finish. I thought Poch could be the one, but sadly he isn't. Or this ownership changes their way and brings some experience as well. But I don't trust them, to be honest. This is my opinion. This is my opinion on the news. Please like and subscribe and comment your opinion. It really means a lot. Thank you. Wishing you the best. Thank you.